this video, I'll give you an overview of the VIA Fleet Management Platform and will show you how to connect your VIA Mobile 360 D700 AI Dashcam to the cloud. To access the test environment of the VIA Fleet Cloud Management Platform, enter the following URL into your browser: mobile360.viatech.com. To log in, input the provided by VIA username and password in the corresponding fields and click Sign In. This will take you to the live tracking page of the interface. You can also download our mobile phone applications for both Android and iOS, and the QR codes are located here on the left and right. Let's sign in. The main menu is located on the left here and includes links to the following four sections: live tracking, where you can access the real-time monitoring of the vehicles on and off road. Next is dashboard. Here you can see statistical summary for fleet vehicles and drivers. Below here you can see trip history, which allows you to search by driver history or alert history. And lastly, management. And here there are two sections where you can manage either vehicles or drivers. Let's now look at how to set up the test environment. In order to use the VIA Fleet Cloud Management Portal to evaluate the VIA Mobile 360 D700 platform and AWS KVS features, you will need to first register your device to the cloud. To register a new vehicle, select from the menu Management Vehicles. On the Vehicles Management page, select Add Fleet in the top bar of the page to create a new fleet group and fill in the required information. So we're going to start with naming our fleet. For the example's sake, let's just go with Fleet 1, but you can name it anything you like. And then choose a color for your fleet that will correspond to that particular group. And press OK. You can choose any color you like. You can also choose a color by picking a designation with the hashtag. You can also add description here below, which will help you recognize that particular fleet, and then click Save. We successfully saved our fleet. So now we're back to the management page, and then from the top menu bar, we can select Add Vehicle to register a new vehicle to the fleet group we've just created. So you're going to click Add Vehicle, create vehicle name. Next, you're going to add your plate number. And here from the drop-down menu, you select the fleet that you want this vehicle to be a part of. You can also add model, fuel tank capacity. You can also add fuel type, vehicle weight, displacement. And here below you can also add an image of vehicle license plate. And here you can also add permitted drivers, but first you need to create a driver's account. I'm just gonna click Save for now. After you click Save, you'll be taken back to the Management Vehicles page. Click on the fleet name and it will expand to show the vehicle that has been added to the fleet. So for me, that's fleet number 1. I'm gonna click on that, and here we can see that the Honda was successfully registered. Here, if you look under Registered, we have a red cross. In the next step, we're going to see how to bind our device to that particular car. So now, let's see how to bind a VIA Mobile 360 D700 AI Dashcam to the vehicle profile we have just created. We have already installed the device in our car. Please refer to the user manual for more information on how to do that correctly. After you download your VIA Mobile 360 app to your mobile device, launch it and select Me icon in the bottom right corner. After you tap OK, you should be able to see the vehicle profile you have created earlier in the VIA Fleet Cloud Management Portal. So for me, this is my Honda. I'm gonna tap on it. Okay, and now a QR code appears. Start your car to power the VIA Mobile 360 D700 device. Wait for the device to boot and indicate that it is ready by sounding Scan Device QR code. After the audio notification, you will have 60 seconds to scan the QR code from the app.
Scan register QR code. Scan successfully.
Now let's take a look at how to register a driver. So in order to identify drivers of individual trips, you will need to first create drivers accounts in the VIA Fleet Cloud Management portal. So let's go back to the computer and see how this is done.
Our device is now successfully paired with the vehicle. Let's log back into the VIA Fleet Cloud Management platform and go to Management Vehicles. Let's click on the fleet that we've created earlier. And here we can see that under our vehicle and under registered, we can see a green mark, which means that everything went fine. And so let's click on that vehicle. And here in the device information section, we can see device model D700. Then under register, we can see a green tick. And if we need to transport this device into another vehicle, we can click unregister and go through the process one more time. We can see trial time remaining and KVS time remaining. So this indicates how many days remains in the trial period for the device, as well as the number of remaining KVS live streaming hours. Click OK. That brings us back into the fleet interface. Now let's take a look at how to register a driver. In order to identify drivers of individual trips, you will need to first create drivers account in the VIA Fleet Cloud Management platform. Let's see how this is done. From the left-hand side menu, select Management Drivers. Next, select Add Driver from the top bar. Fill in the required information. First name, last name, then contact number, which is not obligatory. Date join, you can also add another information such as emergency contact. You can also add license number, driver license or image of a driving license, a driver's photo, and permitted vehicles. And here we can add our fleet, or we can also add just certain vehicles or certain types of vehicles. So here under Fleet 1, we have only one vehicle, which is our Honda, and that's already selected. Let's click OK. And then let's click Save. Here we can see that we successfully added a new driver to our fleet.
We're back in the car, and now let's register a driver for a trip. Since we have already created a driver's profile in the VIA Fleet Cloud Management platform, the driver will now be available to register herself for a trip by scanning a driver QR code from the VIA Mobile 360 app after the VIA Mobile 360 D700 device boots. So let's turn on the car again. To turn on the device, we're gonna hear a signal, scan driver QR code. Since this device has already been registered to our cloud portal, now we are ready to register our driver. To register a driver for a trip, she will need to open the VIA Mobile 360 app on her mobile device.
Scan driver QR code.
Okay, and then in the app, we need to select Me from the icons at the bottom of the app. Then select VIA Fleet Login. Input the driver login ID and password and click OK. This will open a screen with the driver QR code, which will remain valid for 2 minutes. Now we will place the driver QR code in front of the interior camera lens.
Scan successfully.
Okay, the driver will have about 1 minute to scan the driver QR code. Now let's wait for a chime and the trip recording begins. An image of the driver will be captured by the internal camera of the VIA Mobile 360 D700 after a default period of 30 seconds, which will be included in the trip history report.
Okay, that's it. We're ready to go.